Hello and welcome to my video again. I want to do something a little different. Today's April 1st, and there's this thing on YouTube called Vlog Every Day in April, and I thought, why don't I do that, but kind of do it a little bit differently, like a record review each day, maybe, or maybe a different video, because doing a vlog every day, I don't know about that. I don't know if this is a vlog or not, but I kind of wanted to turn this vlog every day April thing into kind of a vinyl challenge, and maybe a challenge for myself to try to get more videos up on my channel, I guess, or more interesting videos, I guess, too. Maybe try to make it into a series where I review a different album and explain what I love about it, and maybe a little bit about the artist, and see how that goes. So here we go. So I thought I would start with a record I just got today, although I probably won't do this for every single day, but at least for today I got something. This is an album that I kind of been wanting to pick up for a long time, but I kept just going, I'll pick it up later. I'll get it later. And this is OK Computer by Radiohead. This is an album that I've been wanting to pick up for quite a while now, but I've just kind of, passed it over every time I've seen it in the record shop, and I've kind of regretted not picking it up every time that I do see it, and then I just let it go. So I decided that I'd finally go ahead and get it. This is the third album by Radiohead. It's released in May of 1997. And it was their first album that they self-produced. Even though I'm pretty sure if you've clicked on this video, you probably know about Radiohead, but you might not know, I guess, is they weren't always called Radiohead. Back when they formed, they're actually called On a Friday, which that name came from, they would get together and practice on a Friday. But when they got signed to a recording contract, they were asked to change their names, and they picked the name Radiohead, which actually comes from a Talking Head song, Radiohead. So the album art is actually a computer-generated collage of images and text, I guess, because there's text in there, of the lead singer, Tom York, and an artist, Stanley Donwood. To me, this album musically is one of the best Radiohead albums that's ever been released, in my opinion. On this album, you can kind of hear where Radiohead's sound was going, which direction they were going with their sound, and they're getting more of their more experimental stuff, getting into more experimental kind of music. And of course, this album, I feel like, has some of the kind of the best of Radiohead on it. At least for me, back when I was a teenager when this was released, I could remember just listening to this record, or at least CD form or whatever I was listening to at the time. It's got probably one of their more well-known songs on it, Paranoid Android, and Karma Police. One of my favorites, No Surprises, and Lucky, and some of the bigger hits off this album. I almost don't want to call this album alternative rock, and I don't want to even call it indie rock, but there's just something different about it, that it's more than just a label, and it's just kind of hard to explain Radiohead's music if you haven't really listened to them either. So anyway, that's been kind of my review. I'm not sure how to do these or the format I should follow, So I'm trying to work that out. Maybe by the end of this month I will kind of get kind of into a pattern, hopefully. And maybe after that I can start making videos on a more regular basis, which I kind of hope to do. That's what my goal was when I started this channel. So thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Sure, why not? That works.